There, Mr. Allen. This is Isaac Stubbs with Best Choice Roofing, man. I just want to say thank you for allowing us to get up here, give you this free inspection today. I'm gonna back up right here to this little ridge, give you a 360 panoramic so that way we can confirm that this is your property. 1 second. Big steep roof. Let me back up here so I can show you the backyard where you're doing the renovations on the pool. Can't wait to see when that's done. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. Also love the little pallet area you guys got back there. That's pretty sick. So the reason that we wanted to come out and give you a free roof inspection is, well, because your friends started here, and well, what do? We look after each other, right? That's what we do as friends. That's what we're supposed to do. So that's why we're up here today. Now, as soon as I got up here, I went over to this area that caught my attention right here, down here by your gutter line, because I noticed that the shingles were a little bit of a different shade. And when I got over here, I noticed that it was actually not, weird mix match bundles, because the bundle got shipped from a weird distributor or something. It was a repair. And what I found, actually, if you look right here where they completed the repair, all I'm doing is putting bare minimum pressure on that. You can see where it's actually torn right there. So essentially this repair has created further damage. Now, what I will say is that with all of the things going on with the roof, the amount of granular loss that you can see that has occurred, as well as the algae that exists, it is very common for a roof about this age to experience that level of brittleness, and that actually helps us within your favor, because the next thing that I noticed is that you had hail dings running all along this gutter right here, and also, sorry, backing up, big steep roof, also along that big gutter, all along right over there. So the next thing that I did once I found that collateral naturally is, because this is a very large roof, I went and tried to find as many hits as I could, so that way I know you got the most thorough inspection possible. So the way that it works, man, is the hail is gonna fly out of the sky, smack into this shingle, right, as it's being driven by the wind, and it's going to embed some of these granules. You can see how I wipe my finger over this, no granules fall out, right? I go over here, wipe my finger, you can see the granules falling out, right? Those are loose, they're not embedded. These are embedded, and this asphalt matting is now cracked because of it. And it's actually allowing water to get up underneath this shingle into the nail head that's under it, allowing it to rust out, and that's what allows water to infiltrate upon the home. And just to give you an example of what that looks like, I found a exposed rusted out nail head right here, and that lets me know that you actually do have water infiltration going on. There is water actively getting into the home. And before I move on, I just want to show you a few more examples of these hail hits, so that way you can see the areas where the granules have been embedded. Some of them have been knocked out. We come over here, you see that same process has occurred. Same thing with right here. And now I'm going to point out there is a common misconception between hail and this other thing in the industry we call heat blistering, that occurs whenever it gets too hot in the attic, and it causes all of the things to bubble up and pop out, kind of like a popcorn kernel. And you can see right here where it doesn't look concave, it looks convex. You can actually see the threads of fiberglass that come paired with it. So anytime you see fiberglass like this, you can tell that it's a heat blister. No fiberglass, and that crack being there is what lets me know that that is definitely a hit of hail, just like this guy right here on the edge of this tab. And man, I really hate to come out here and tell you that I found 40 plus hits of hail all over the roof, and tell you that this thing is shot up and it needs to be replaced, man. But in my professional opinion, it does. Now I will say this though, that with my help and expertise, if you allowed me to represent you, what I know about insurance companies, I'm actually confident I could get this thing taken care of for you, man. So if you got any questions, please feel free to ask.